Hello and welcome back to the Daily Devotional for John R. Wood staff and agents. Today is April 3rd, and for the next 4 days, for the next 4 days, we're going to be talking about doing something from your head to your heart. So today's topic is listening from your head to your heart. And our verse is from Job chapter 21, verse 2, which says, "Listen closely to what I am saying. You can console me by listening to me." Right off the bat, I am already thinking of one of the best pieces of marriage advice that I've ever been given, read, heard, what have you. And it was when your partner, and this could be your friend, this could be your partner, this could be a colleague, this could be anybody, is venting to you about something. The advice is ask, do you want an ear or do you want advice? And that simple question can solve so many issues. I know with myself and my husband, sometimes I just need to say things and get it out there, and I need you to hear it. I don't need your help with it. I just need you to hear it. And that has been something that has personally helped me and my husband in our marriage, and how we communicate and how we support one another in a time of need. Sometimes I want advice, sometimes I don't. Sometimes he wants advice, sometimes he doesn't. But we never know until we ask that question. And just by that simple asking of a question, you can get a simple answer, and then you can be supportive in the way that your partner, your colleague, your friend, whatever, in the way that they need you to be. So it's already where my head is at in reading this. So you've heard the phrase, from your head to your heart. This simple phrase is actually a rather complex statement about two opposites. The head deals with facts, knowledge, no variances, adherence to rules and regulations, logic. The heart deals with feelings, compassion, some variances, serving, encouraging, and emotions. Let's put this phrase in the context of your business. How do you build a business from your head to your heart? I suggest we need to go through some doorways. Now, a doorway is a small thing we often take for granted, but without a doorway, you can't get anywhere. To move from the head to the heart, the first doorway we need to walk through is listening. We must make it a priority to listen carefully to our families, friends, customers and clients, partners, colleagues. Listening allows us to know in our heads what people's needs are. And then our hearts can reach out to fill the need. Isn't that what I just said? Give people your full attention and listen to what is said and what is not said. If we want to build from the head to the heart, we must go through the doorway of listening. This also reminds me of, everything that I learned in my classes and the Leading Real Estate Institute and the classes, the continuing education classes at the Cape Coral Ed Center. We have to listen to our customers. If we're not hearing what they need and we just want to put them in this house because it's at this price point, or at this house because we like it the best, if we're not listening to their needs, they're going to pick up on that and we're not going to be able to serve them. And that has been something that I've really taken to heart in my business, albeit a new one. That listening is really important. And one thing that is pretty common that I have at least found among realtors, especially myself, is we can be a little chatty, which is a good thing but we need to balance it with our listening. And when it's time to listen, we need to listen and zip it up, you know? And with that, we'll be able to do our job, which is really serving our customers. So if you're not doing that, make sure you're doing that, but I bet you are. So let's make it personal today. How can you build your business and your life from your head to your heart? Do one thing today to prove to yourself that you can listen and that you are listening. Thanks so much for tuning in. We'll see you tomorrow.